Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Galion, Ohio, the site of today's district final matchup between the Tiffin Calvert Senecas and the South Central Trojans. I'm Nate Mullins on the call with Greg the Wizard Kinn. You're tuned in here on the pregame show brought to you by Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. We are just moments away from the first pitch between these two teams. Tony Gase on the case behind home plate today. We know we're in for a good game when Tony Gase is on the case. I'll make you look good, buddy. Don't worry about it. We got you.
So we put Emma, we made sure we got her on his good side, just like he requested. So.
That's right. Emma is on the call today with us. We're going to see if we can work her in to the broadcast throughout the ball game here today.
Oh, there goes our tent.
There goes our tent. It's a little windier than I thought it was going to be.
Jeez.
Let me get things situated here.
Oh, I lost my camera, Nate.
Oh, no. One little gust of wind and
I don't know why.
took us out of everything here.
Yep. Go back to this camera here for a moment.
All right, that's enough.
Turn
this thing into
it's being very jittery and stuff for some reason.
Yep.
I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what the wind has to do with any of that. But.
Well, hopefully it's not an issue, but if it becomes an issue, maybe we'll just have to do this without the tent. Because the sun is going to be a problem with the equipment today, so. But nevertheless, once again, we're here in Galion. Beautiful Heise Park for today's district final matchup between South Central Trojans and the Tiffin Calvert Senecas. Just waiting for it to die down for a minute so I can tape some things down. Go through the starting lineups here in just a minute. But leading things off for the Tiffin Calvert Senecas will be Vincenzo Lyons. First pitch off the mark. And we are underway. 1:59 first pitch here in Galion. Weston June on the mound for the Trojans. Senior, first team all-district. And first team all-Firelands Conference. Is that Emma? Can I hear Emma? Emma?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's up?
Oh, just standing over the sun.
Well, there it went.
Oh, man, why does it keep going out on us?
I don't know what's going on over there.
So if we don't have the video, we don't have Emma's sound either. So.
Yep. I don't know why that keeps going out. It doesn't make any sense. I'm losing my video feed over there, Emma. And then if I don't have the video feed, I can't hear you, so. But Vincenzo Lyons down at first base. Senecas have their leadoff runner aboard here. As you see our pitch cam brought to you by Danner's Towing and Recycling. AJ Shoemaker sends that one into center field for a base hit. So the Senecas have runners at first and second with nobody out to start things out here in Galion. Hot start already for the Senecas. And they're facing a good pitcher today. I was looking at his stats, and this young man is impressive. Put together an impressive stat line this year. We'll talk about him in our player spotlight later, brought to you by Vicek Orthodontics. I think we got Emma back.
Hey, Emma.
Can you hear me yet?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Is my camera looking good?
It is.
I'm not sure
Just a little glitchy.
I'm not sure what's making it glitch from women. We should have.
It's probably just the players and everything in the way.
I'm just too much.
This one's hit the center, and it's going to go over the head of the center fielder.
Nice.
They're going to send Lyons, and they're going to send Shoemaker. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score, and the Senecas on the board early.
Nice hit there.
And a nice hit at the end as the celebration took Shoemaker off his feet. He ran into the brick wall, Connor Moyer. And so now the Senecas lead it 2-0, and they have a runner at second base, nobody out here in the top of the first. Starting out hot.
Oh, we lost them again.
Starting to think it has something to do with the sound.
I think we just keep losing the camera. I don't know. She might have to move, but I don't know where else she's going to go.
Yeah, I don't know where else she would go.
It's just something that's doesn't like that line of sight.
Yeah, because our pitch cam's doing fine. We're not having any issues with that. That's not really that glitchy at all.
Yeah. And we got her back now. I can tell when I hear her come in.
This one fouled off to the right, first baseline. Yeah, but I don't want to keep getting her for 2 minutes and then we lose the camera. I'd rather have the no offense, Emma, but I'd rather have the camera than have audio.
It's the connection between these. It's that connection. It's what we're losing.
But I'm wondering if that has something to do with the amount of signal it's sending through with the extra audio. I don't know. I have no.
I mean, it's HDMI, so it's always sending video and audio, I'm pretty sure. I just don't pull the audio in.
This one fouled off at the plate. And Moyer come back and do it again. 0-2.
If you need to get rid of my audio, I can go silent again.
Well, I'll turn it off here and we'll see what happens, but I really don't think it's going to make a difference, but we'll see. So we'll turn you off now. Yep, we lost you anyway, so.
See, I do have her headset, her headphones.
The transmission between these two connections here, so. I think she's going to have to move somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know if that would be better, even though it's farther out. It's clear. You know, like out there.
Maybe get further down towards the end, if there's any way you can do that.
Sorry.
Because I think the players are getting in the way. I think that's what the problem is.
Yeah, when they're standing in the batter's box, they're like right in the line of sight.
Back to the middle. Pitcher back to first, and that'll be 1 out, but Charlie Palm will advance from second to third as he scampers his way on over. And that'll bring up Cameron Moyer. 2-0 Senecas, 1 out. We're in the top of the first.
First baseman Cameron Moyer.
First pitch inside. That's a big league take. I love the chatter. The 1-0 outside. It's 2-0.
See, I lost the camera again right there.
Yeah, I don't know. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from June. Yeah, I don't know. Moyer smokes this one past the second baseman into the outfield. A base hit will score another run for the Senecas. It's now 3-0 Tiffin Calvert here in the top of the first. Still just 1 out. And that'll bring up Tucker Coleman.
Batting left fielder number 23, Tucker Coleman.
Coleman batting .358. 465 on base percentage. 493 slugging. Watches that one outside. Coleman 24 hits and 67 at-bats. 6 doubles and a home run. 23 RBIs. 22 runs scored. He started the semifinal on Thursday over at the Duck Pond in Castalia. And second pitch misses up high. It's 2-0. You got to wonder with Weston June, I don't know how many times he's seen this kind of trouble early on in a game.
Right.
Because this is a young man who has a very impressive record coming into this one. His pitching record speaks for itself. Comes into this one with a 1.21 ERA. He's 8-1 on the year in 11 appearances. 63 2/3 innings pitched. He's only allowed 11 earned runs on the year.
Gotta be perfect.
He's got 70 strikeouts, 15 walks. So he has good control. But he's struggled to find it here so far. It's 3-1 on Tucker Coleman. Here's the 3-1 from June. Coleman hits this one to right center. Right fielder's going to range over and make the play for out number 2. Sent it for a ride, but put it right where somebody was standing. And that'll bring up Landon King, the designated hitter today. King batting .359 with a .490 on base percentage, .487 slugging. Watches that one in there for a strike. 14 hits and 39 at-bats, 5 of those doubles. 15 RBIs, 14 runs scored. Hasn't had a whole lot of time at the plate, but when he has, he's made the most of it. Checks his swing, watches that one in the dirt. It's 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Cameron Moyer down at first base, 2 down. Here in the top of the first, it's 3-0 Calvert. Landon King in the batter's box, down 1-2 in the count. Here's the pitch. Fouls this one off to the right. We'll do it again, 1-2. June comes set. And steps off the rubber. And that one's upstairs. It's 2-2. King hits this one to third baseman. Fires over to first for out number 3. But the Senecas put 3 on the board. We head to the bottom of the first. It's 3-0 Tiffin Calvert. Here in this district final, Northwest 5 District in Division 7. Let's take a moment and thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here, broadcast this game live and paywall free for you here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Clouse Construction, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Danner's Towing and Recycling, Robbie Paul Construction and Excavating, First National Bank of Sycamore, Vicek Orthodontics, Feasel's Frame and Collision, the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, and Fort Ball Pizza Palace. All proud sponsors bringing you today's high school baseball game right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Both teams bringing their ace pitchers to this duel here, this district final here in Galion at Heise Park. Is it Heise? Heise?
I don't know. I heard him say it at the beginning, and I still didn't even pay attention enough to.
Well, we were trying to do a lot of things at once here, so.
Yeah, still trying to figure out a spot to get this camera good. So. So far, it keeps. Yeah, I'll let you take a look at it. Yeah, it just keeps having a stutter in it.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit better, it looks like.
I got it right in line there, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be too far out or not.
This thing has about a 400-foot range. It's just the problem is once you get people in between the signal, that's when it becomes an issue because people are about 70% water, and frequencies don't travel through water. That's the problem. So I always call people water bags. I know it's probably a derogatory term in some way. Somebody will take offense to it, but I mean, it's just the truth when it comes to our industry. It's like you got to get through a bunch of water bags in order to get the signal here. So.
South Central, 5 first inning. The catcher number 8, Cole Trankert.
Once again, we're live here in Galion, Ohio for this district final. The Greenwich South Central Trojans. First time I think we've covered a game with the Trojans, Greg?
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing this logo or this name come up on ever a game, so. But I like it. I like the black and gold color scheme.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Their logo was crisp. Logan Ritzler, speaking of crisp. 1-1 the count. Ritzler, the player of the year in both the SBC River and in the district. First team in all district and all SBC River. Of course, all Ohio honors still yet to be announced. But player of the year in 2 different categories. And there's why. Strike 3 called. Froze him up with a pitch at the knees. Cole Frankert sits down. And next up at the plate, Troy Ayers. I'll tell you one thing about this team. It was almost impossible to find any social media presence for this team whatsoever. Huh?
Out. Is there an out or no?
No.
Oh, I thought.
Yes, there is. There's one out. They're just not keeping up with it. There it goes. There it
I was
goes.
like, wait a minute. I thought so. I thought you just said he had.
Yeah, strikeout.
It's like
Instinctively, I went straight to the scoreboard and said, no.
That's why I was like, wait, hold on.
Wait, nope, they're just not up. And it's tournament. Some of these scoreboard operators are new. You know, they're not the typical scoreboard operator at this facility, so it takes them a little bit of time to get used to the, you know, the different buttons. I don't know. I'm just trying to make excuses for them. 2 balls and a strike. I forgot what I was even talking about when you.
Sorry, Nate.
No, it's okay.
I was like, I put it up on the.
I was excited to talk about it.
I put it up on the screen, and then I was like, wait a minute. Am I? You were talking about him being the player of the year, I think. Was that?
That was just before that.
Okay.
Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Logan Ritzler.
Number 17, the left fielder, Brian Sheffy.
Oh, Brendan said you were talking about their social media presence.
Oh, yeah. Because, okay, so when us as a, you know, graphics team, as a social media team, as a broadcast production team, I'm trying to find anything and everything I can use to make your team look good, you know? And that's my job, is to try to find whatever I can that's out there available to us.
Yeah, I mean.
And, yeah.
I was surprised at the lack of, like just photos from recent games. I figure, you know, when we're getting to tournament time.
They must not have a photographer for the team, or nobody's running. And I don't really find any social media presence. Like you said, their Twitter stopped posting in 2024. They don't have really any Facebook. They have a school Facebook page, but no athletic presence really on social media.
Yeah,
Unless they're named something different. That one hit through the infield for a base hit. A 2-out base runner for the Trojans. As Brian Chafee smacks that one through the infield past the glove of Charlie Palm at shortstop. And that'll bring up Weston June. And they're another one of those schools that keeps all their stats hidden on Game Changer, so I can't find. The only stats they have are on Max Preps, so I could use that. But I'll tell you, Max Preps, the way they make you print out the stats, everything's so divided up and broken. It's just really hard for me. And I know, not everybody's job is to make my job easier, but when I'm used to certain things, like we're spoiled. We are spoiled in our area. We have great sports coverage. We have great media coverage. All of our schools are really on top of their social media presence. This one hit the center. Lions squeezes that one for out number 3. Well, we'll talk more about that when we come back. And that is the end of one. Tiffin Calvert leads it 3-0 after one here at Heise Park in Galion. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
And we're back here at Heise Park in Galion, Ohio. Nate Mullins and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you as we start the second inning of action. Tiffin Calvert leads at 3-0 over South Central. Emma Maeglin doing a great job battling through all kinds of elements this week, whether it's production elements or environmental elements. She has proved her adaptability this week. She is, I'll tell you what, she's definitely all about the team. Branyan Coleman leads it off here. Swung on and missed. Weston June. 27 pitches to get through that first inning. Coleman watches that one down low. The 1-1 up high. The 2-1 didn't go. Check the swing. It's 3-1. That's much better. I like that. And Coleman earns himself a walk.
Batting the pitcher, number 3, Logan Ritzler.
That'll bring up Logan Ritzler, the pitcher. Batting out of the 9-hole, probably the best 9-hole hitter in the area, I'll tell you that much. Ritzler sends this one flying to left, back, all the way to the fence. Coleman on his horse, they're gonna send him from first. The throw is not gonna be in time, and Logan Ritzler continues where he left off on Thursday. And the power is in the bat as he sends that one for a double. And an RBI for Logan Ritzler will make it 4-0 Calvert here in the top of the second. Ritzler, of course, hit a 2-run bomb on Thursday.
Back to the top of the order, number 24, the center fielder.
And that one was at Castalia, about 330 feet. He sent that one into the trees.
Yeah, what a shot.
This one, the left fielder just kind of misjudged that one off the bat. Started coming in, then went back on it, and just wasn't able to make the play. Back to the top of the order here. Vincenzo Lyons at the plate. Lyons drew a walk his first time up. Came around and scored the game's first run. Watches that one inside for a ball. Lyons has put together an impressive junior campaign. Batting .419 coming into this one. .560 on base percentage is where I'm really impressed the most. This kid is the table setter at the top of the lineup. He does whatever it takes to get on base. .23 walks on the year, 31 hits. 1.046 OPS. And that's your leadoff hitter. That one in there for a strike. Throw down to third is not in time. Ritzler beats the throw with the slide, head first slide into third base. And that'll put him 90 feet away from another run for the Senecas. They just execute so well. He was off on first movement. Here's the 2-1. Misses outside. 3-1 the count. Of course, Ritzler just missed a home run there. That would have been the only home run given up on the year by June. He's one of the only pitchers on the staff who's yet to give one up this year. And Lyons watches that one just on the outside corner. It'll make it a full count. Here's the payoff from June. Chopped to the third baseman. He's not going to have time to make that play. Nope. Lyons is way too quick for that. If it takes an extra bounce or you take an extra step or you double clutch at all, he's going to beat that throw out. And that'll go as an infield single.
There's no outs. It's not worth the risk.
Nobody out. That'll put runners at first and third now.
Now batting, right fielder number 5, A.J. Shoemaker.
That'll bring up A.J. Shoemaker. 1 for 1 with a run scored. Four 0 Calvert here in the top of the second. Runners at first and third, nobody out. And the throw down to second caught Lyons in a little bit of a pickle there. I think that was a hit and run. Not sure what that was about. I think that was a hit and run call, but I'm not sure. Here's the 1-0. Inside.
Bring him home.
If that was the play, which I think it was, he's supposed to get caught in a rundown and try to get that score.
And Shoemaker sends this one to right center. That one is going to be, oh, it'll get down off the glove of the center fielder, and Shoemaker slides in to second base on the error. So Ritzler will score from third, and the Senecas take a 5-0 lead here in the top of the second. Calvert just picking up where they left off on Thursday after that 11-0 win over Danbury. They've got 5 runs on the board and just 4 outs. Runner at second base, 1 out. June checks the runner. Right back up the middle for a base hit. Charlie Palm, that should score a run. And another RBI for the Senecas will make it 6-0 Tiffin Calvert. Charlie Palm just laced that one right back up the middle. And the pitcher gonna do a little river dance to get out of the way of that one. Weston June now sitting at 43 pitches. And this is going to be a mound visit here. I wouldn't imagine they'd pull him at this point, but you don't know because it's tournament time. I mean, this is their ace. This is your senior, it's your ace. He earned the opportunity to pitch himself out of this, so I wouldn't imagine they'd be pulling him at this point. Probably just having a little discussion with him, trying to see if he can work his way out of this.
Right, and you talked about it. You said he hasn't given up a home run this season, so it's yeah. You talk about it being the ace. That's definitely ace pitching right there, Nate.
Well, and he only given up 12 earned runs all year, and he's given up 6 today. So, but he hasn't seen a lineup this stacked. There's nobody like this in the Firelands Conference, I'll tell you that much. St. Paul's pretty good, but they're not Calvert good. Like, his team is stacked from top to bottom. There's not an easy out in this lineup. Even rotational guys that come in will be starting for most teams. People just, and I sound like I'm glazing. I sound like it's just the truth. Like, I've been covering baseball for a long time. I've never seen a team this good in person. Six 0 Calvert, 1 out. This one outside. They're going to let him finish it off. At least try to get through this inning. Runner at first with 1 out. Connor Moyer at the plate. Fouls this one back.
Right toward you.
To the backstop. Score updates from a couple of area games.
Seen Barry Robinson commented. I think he said
Mohawk trailing St. John's 2-0.
Yep.
That game in the top of the second. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Connor Moyer. And then New Regal and St. Mary tied at 1 apiece. That one's in the bottom of the third. Thanks, Dr. Lyons, for that one. And this one hit to third. Third baseman fires over to first for out number 2. But they move the runner over from first to second. We do have a final from another D7 district final. The defending state champ Minster Wildcats have been eliminated. 11-2 final. Montpelier defeats Minster. And so the Wildcats are done.
It sounded like you called him the Mr. Wildcat. I was like, the what? Oh, Minster.
That needs to be a character now on Heart of Ohio Sports. Mr. Wildcat. Cameron Moyer wears that one on the inside of the elbow and then came right back and hit Tony Gase. Hopefully he's okay. Got him with the ricochet.
He said, my name's not Tony Glass. I'll be all right.
Make sure that actually hit the batter and not the bat. I think that's the discussion here, is making sure. It did. So runners at first and second now with 2 down. Top of the second. Tucker Coleman at the plate. 2 down. June comes set, checks the runner at second. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. Catches the outside corner. I tell you what, these Trojans uniforms, they're nice. I like those pinstripes, the black with the pinstripes. That's a nice pitch there from Weston June.
And then when we got here, Nate, you talked about the Senecas. We're in the white on whites today.
Mm-hmm.
Looking clean. I bet they won't look clean after the game.
Oh, yeah, they're crispy. Here's the 0-2. That went in the dirt. in front of the catcher. Palm is off, and it's going to get away from the third baseman. They're going to send Palm, and he's going to score. And that's the heads-up base running by these Senecas. I mean, that didn't get very far away from the catcher there at all. But he just chanced it. He put the pressure on the defense, took off on first sight. And I tell you, if that was a good throw and a good catch and everything was executed perfectly, he might have had a chance to get the tag in there. But that's such a hard play to make. He was surprised to pick the ball up and have to fire it down there so quickly. Yeah, that's a tough play to make. Here's the 1-2 to Coleman in the dirt. Trying to get him to chase that breaking ball, but he's just spitting on it at this point.
Well, that's not very nice.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner at second, top of the second.
You doing that now?
And it's 3-2 now. After that one misses, Coleman works himself back into the count. It was 0-2. But these Senecas do not swing at a bad pitch. And here's the 3-2. This one hit into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. They're going to send Moyer. Moyer trucking his way to the plate. He's going to score. And the speedy Cameron Moyer scores from second base. And listen to that dugout.
Rowdy.
Anybody clock the speed on that Maserati?
Let's see if I got a replay of that one, Nate. Well, yeah, I did get a replay, but I had to switch cameras. I didn't know that camera was off here. So take a look at Moyer coming, heading into home here, and you see he's calling for the ball. Says, come on. Moyer says, yeah, all right, I'm not even going to have to slide. Look at me. Skirts across home plate.
And that'll bring up Landon King. Coleman down at second base. 8-0 Calvert here in the top of the second. That one's in there for a strike. King pops this one up. Pitcher comes over to make the play for the final out, but the Senecas put 5 more on the board. It's 8-0 Tiffin Calvert as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you. Emma Maeglin doing a great job on the camera for us today.
Wish the camera was doing a great job for us.
That's all right. Yeah. She's doing her job.
Yeah. You want to take a look at our keys to the game, Nate?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by our friends at First National Bank of Sycamore. For the Senecas today, it's going to be important for them to execute with runners in scoring position, and boy, have they ever done that. 8-0 already here, and we're just through an inning and a half. But also, they're going to have to make them pitch to you, and Greg, I think that's been the winning strategy so far for the Senecas.
Oh, for sure.
And they're not swinging at anything outside the zone, and anything inside the zone, they're just putting it in play, and they're making them pay. For the Trojans today, I think it's really important for them to play small ball, but at this point, you're down 8. I don't know if you can play small ball, you know?
You got yourself in a hole here now.
Got yourself in a deep hole. But also, it's going to be important for them to get ahead in the count on the mound. And that's one area where they have kind of struggled so far, is falling behind. He's gotten ahead of a couple batters, but then he's fallen behind. So those are your keys to the game, brought to you by our friends at First National Bank of Sycamore. Big shout out to all the folks over there at First National Bank of Sycamore, opening up a new branch.
Yeah,
Greggy.
I've seen that.
Actually,
Nice
I think it's
looking.
just going to be like an expansion of their other campus that's already there, because it looked like it was in the same area, didn't it?
I didn't get a good,
From the pictures I saw. I might be wrong.
I didn't get a real good look at where the location was going to be or anything, but just from the pictures I saw real quick scrolling by, I was like, "Whoa, that's going to be a nice building there."
Of course, 2 of our sponsors working together for that one. You've got First National Bank of Sycamore expanding their Tiffin location to have a drive-through.
And then who would you call to do something like that, Nate?
And then, of course, if you're going to build something of significant importance. Nice play.
Nice.
Cameron Moyer tracks that one down over the shoulder. Willie Mays style catch. But, yeah, if you're going to do any kind of construction, and you're talking like a big, nice building, you want it to look really good, and you want it done right, Well, you got to call the experts at Clouse Construction. And that's exactly what Jerry Weininger and the folks over at First National Bank did. First National Bank of Sycamore, one of our proud sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Barry Robinson says it's going to be behind the current location.
That's what I thought. It looked like it was right in that area. So, but I've always said that's the only thing missing from their Tiffin branches. They just need a drive-through.
Right. Feels weird with a bank without a drive-through.
But that's going to be a huge addition to our community. Very excited for them. Very excited to have them on board with us here at Heart of Ohio Sports. They've been with us since the beginning, man.
And they're growing. It's good things for us.
Absolutely. And when I say another one of our proud sponsors, they are a proud sponsor. They love doing business with us. We absolutely love doing business with them. The 1-2 swung on and missed. And Ritzler with another strikeout. That's number 3 today. 3 out of the 5 outs recorded by strikeout for Logan Ritzler. And that'll bring up Alex Hammonds, the catcher. Senior heavy lineup for these South Central Trojans. A lot of seniors here. As Hammonds is a senior, as is the starting pitcher, Weston June. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seniors. 10 seniors in this varsity squad here for the South Central Trojans. The 2-1. Chopped back to the mound. Ritzler. Easy play. Routine. Underhand to first. And that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Trojans. We head to the 3rd inning. It's 8-0 Calvert. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. At Vicek Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. Vicek and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with Vicek Orthodontics today.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one, and this one, and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Clouse Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Clouse Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at clouseconstruction.com.
And we're back here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you here. Emma Maeglin on camera. We tried to bring her into the call with us, but we're dealing with a little bit of issues with the sound, so we'll try to work that out, though. I think that should be a good addition if we can get that working. It'd be fun. Because she's got a good personality. And she brings a lot to the table, more than just a camera operator, so I'd like to get her more involved with our productions. I tried to encourage her and the other camera operators to do their own podcast. I said they should call it Behind the Lens and just have all the camera operators have a little podcast of their own, and it just never went anywhere.
Don't tell Emma that. She'll start yelling at you about how she's ready. And
I was ready to do it. I was ready. I don't know why nobody else wanted to. It was all Donnie's fault. We'll just blame it on Donnie. First one in there for a strike to Branyan Coleman, who leads off the 3rd inning here. Coleman drew a walk his first time up, came around and scored a run. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Weston June still in the game here. His third inning of work. He's sitting at 59 pitches now. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3 called. Nice breaking ball. His first strikeout of the game for June. That one was just on the inside corner, and it froze up Coleman for out number 1.
Pitcher number 3, Logan Ritzler.
That'll bring up Logan Ritzler, the pitcher. Smoked a double his last time up.
Ritzler with a double to left field in his last at bat.
With an RBI and a run scored. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off and out of play. Looks like that went over to the football press box. I wonder how often they got to replace windows in that press box because of the baseballs. And there's a lot of windows pointed this way. And the football field's on the opposite side. One ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Another pitch on the inside corner. June got that one working. That's 2 straight strikeouts for Weston June.
Let's go. Have some fun. Have some fun.
Back to the top of the order for the Senecas.
That'll bring out Vincenzo Lyons. 2 down here in the top half of the 3rd inning. June's first pitch bounces to the backstop.
Lyons with a single and a walk from the previous at-bats.
I thought he was going to say at bat at first. Oh, has a good take there by Lyons. 2-0. June into the windup. Here's the pitch. That one's low, and it's 3-0.
Trying to take over some control here in this one. Found themselves down 8 early. Got to get back into this one, Nate.
And the break on that one, the last 2 pitches has been breaking just a little too early. There he got it to go. Snapped that one in there for a strike. And I think the Senecas are sitting fastball, and he hasn't been throwing a whole lot of them this inning. A lot of changeups and off speed. That one's going to be slapped back up the middle for a base hit. Vincenzo Lyons now 2 for 2 with a walk and a run scored.
Good hands, bud. Good hands. Way to get slappy.
That'll bring up A.J. Shoemaker. 2 for 2 with an RBI, 2 runs scored, and a double.
5A, J. Shoemaker.
All right, let's go with 2.
Shoemaker pops this one to right. Right fielder camps under it to make the play for out number 3. So the Senecas are retired for the first time without scoring any runs. And we head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning. It's 8-0 Tiffin Calvert. Take a look at our player spotlights brought to you by our friends at Vicek Orthodontics. When you want to look your best for the spotlight, you head over and see the experts at Vicek Orthodontics. The Calvert Senecas, we shine our spotlight on Cameron Moyer. Calvert senior first baseman and pitcher. Batting .400 on the year, .539 on base percentage, .831 slugging, 1.37 OPS. He's got 29 walks, 26 hits, 7 of those are dingers, and 29 RBIs. So he's got 29 walks and 29 RBIs. Leads the SBC River in walks, home runs, and OPS. He's first team all SBC River, and I don't know who does the voting for the districts, but they must be blind because he got honorable mention all district. And, I mean, you look at those numbers, and you got 29 walks. That should tell you something about the fact that he commands respect in that batter's box.
That's honorable.
You know what I'm saying? But then we shine our spotlight on South Central Trojans. Weston June, starting pitcher today. Comes into this one with an 8-1 record, 63 1/3 innings pitch, 70 strikeouts, 1.21 ERA. He was first team All Firelands Conference and first team All District. Also at the plate, not bad. 316 batting average, 419 on base percentage, and 25 hits. So once again, our player spotlight's brought to you by Vicek Orthodontics. Big shout out to Robin Vicek and her staff. This one hit back up the middle and past the glove of the shortstop into center field for a base hit. So the Trojans will have their leadoff runner aboard. Just the second hit of the game allowed by Logan Ritzler. He's been cruising through two. 2 hits allowed, no walks, no runs, 3 strikeouts. The district player of the year. Northwest 5 district. Senecas looking to move on to their, I think it's their 5th straight regional. 5th that we've been covering.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just successful season after successful season after successful season here at the Senecas.
The 0-1 fouled back into the net, and it's 0-2. Runner at first with nobody out. Michael Sanders at the plate. Strike 3 call. Sanders froze up. And strikeout number 4 for Logan Ritzler.
Now batting for the Trojans, the center fielder, number 8, Cole Frankart.
Yeah, bring him back to the top of the order here for the Trojans. Cole Frankart steps into the batter's box and swings and misses at the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-2. That one's in the dirt. 1-2 the count. I feel like whoever's running the scoreboard forgets they're running the scoreboard sometimes.
Sorry, I'm working on it.
Not you. I'm talking about throw gets away from the first baseman. And they got a long way to go. They're going to send the runner. And he advances from first to third on the pickoff attempt. This one hit back up the middle.
Oh, right past the glove.
And the second baseman unable to make the play. The Trojans will score their first run of the game. And the scoreboard's glitching out up there. That might be part of the issue. Maybe they're just having issues with the scoreboard itself.
You know how finicky they can be.
That one's going to be an error on the second baseman as he tried to backhand that one. But really, that was kind of a hard play for anybody to make there. The first run on the board for the Trojans, it's 8-1 now. First run of the postseason allowed by the Senecas. That one will go as an unearned run. And Trojans starting to string something together here. 2 balls, no strikes. They got a runner at first and 1 out. Bottom of the third. This one hit back up the middle. Double play ball to second for one. The relay in time. Double play.
There we go.
But the Trojans put one on the board through three. It's 8-1 Calvert. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
And we're back here at Heise Park in Galion, Ohio for this district final here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you. Emma Maglin on camera. Thanks for tuning in here with us on the Pulse of the Buckeye State. Let's take a moment and thank our sponsors before we get started here with the fourth inning of work. We want to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Clouse Construction, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Danner's Towing and Recycling, Robbie Paul Construction and Excavating, First National Bank of Sycamore, Vicek Orthodontics, Feasel's Frame and Collision, the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, and Fort Ball Pizza Palace. All proud sponsors bringing you this tournament baseball game right here on the Pulse of the Buckeye State. Of course, all instant replays today brought to you by our friends at Clouse Construction.
Speaking of which, Nate, I think I got one of the last play there before we went to break. Let's take a look at that on here. It's a nice double play there to get out of that. Oh wait.
And the throw is going to be in time.
Oh. I didn't realize they were ready that fast. My bad on that one, Nate.
Charlie Palm was unable to beat that one out. The bang play down there at first base. The first out recorded. That'll bring up Connor Moyer. Got some score updates for you. New Regal took the lead over St. Mary's Central Catholic 3-1. As that game being played in Castalia, that's at the bottom of the fifth. And then the Mohawk Warriors, as they take on the St. John's Blue Jays, trail 4-0 in the bottom of the third.
It's a tough St. John's team over there.
It really is. State champion basketball team. The 1-1 misses down low and outside. It's 2-1 to Connor Moyer.
Here we go, Connor.
And another strike. This one's 2-2 here. Caught the outside corner.
There's no chalk, but if there were,
The 2-2. Moyer sends this one to right, and the right fielder able to make the play for out number 2. I wasn't sure if he actually caught that or not.
We got the first baseman, number 99, Cameron Moyer.
And that'll bring up Cameron Moyer, 2 down in the top of the fourth. Weston June has really settled in since the second inning. These last 2 innings, he's been able to find some.
I'm not thinking about it.
Right.
I was like, oh, it's great.
Let's go, Cam.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Moyer smokes that one to short. Shortstop up with it, over to first for out number 3. Senecas go 1, 2, 3 as we head to the bottom half of the fourth inning. It's 8-1 Calvert. Like I said, Weston June, he was through 63 pitches through 2. Now he's sitting at 79 through 4. So he's done a pretty good job turning it around. Whatever the coach came out and said to him on the mound, whatever the little mound conference that they had seems to have helped.
Yeah, something he needed to hear. Definitely made a difference there, Nate.
And the question now, is it too little too late? Can these South Central Trojans put 7 runs on the board and make this a ball game? It's easier said than done when you got the District Player of the Year on the mound. And Logan Ritzler, so far in this one, has been stellar. Just 2 hits allowed, 1 run, and it's not an earned run. 4 strikeouts for Logan Ritzler. Take a moment and thank our sponsors as we get ready to start this bottom half of the fourth inning. We want to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Clouse Construction, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Danner's Towing and Recycling, Robbie Paul Construction and Excavating, First National Bank of Sycamore, Vicek Orthodontics, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin. All proud sponsors bringing you high school tournament baseball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Big shout out to our pitch camp sponsor, Danner's Towing and Recycling. From towing and recovery to scrap recycling, Danner's proudly serves our local communities with dependable service that you can count on. Danner's Towing and Recycling, proud supporter of local sports and today's tournament coverage here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Big shout out to Amy Chester and Mike Chester, all the guys, all the folks over at Danner's Towing and Recycling for jumping on board with us, not just for Mohawk games, because, you know, they like Mohawk baseball and softball, but also jumping on board with us for the entire tournament. Can't thank them enough. Can't thank all of our sponsors enough. We've got a few of them that are with us for the whole ride. We are ever so grateful.
As well as the fans should be, because without them, we're not here, and without us here, you're not seeing this. So.
Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Logan Ritzler. Strikeout number 5.
Putting in that work today.
That'll bring up the starting pitcher, Weston June. First one's inside. June 0 for 1 today. Sends this one back up the middle and past the diving glove of the second baseman. And it seems to be a theme. They keep hitting the ball right in the same spot, Greg. Maybe they might have seen something and kind of keying on one of his pitches or maybe a certain location, because it just seems to be really consistent. They're hitting that ball in the exact same spot about every time.
Mm-hmm. And if you see something like that and you can count on it, I guess if you want to say, why not go to it, and you're just going to build yourself up, and that 7-run deficit will disappear quickly doing that.
Absolutely. This one off the hands, and Ritzler's going to make that play for out number 2. One pitch, one out for, I think it was a catcher, Caden Blair. Or not the catcher, sorry. It was a DH. That'll bring up Grayson Fisher, right fielder. 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. This one hit to center field. Lyons giving it chase. He's going to dive and make the play. What a play by Vincenzo Lyons.
Take another look at that one, Nate.
Laying all out for that one.
Just here at the right end, you just see him rolling across the ground there. As he
What a play by Vincenzo Lyons to steal a base hit there. And that'll be the end of the fourth inning. Calvert leads it 8-1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one, and this one, and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Clouse Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Clouse Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at clouseconstruction.com.
You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
And we're back here in Galion, Ohio at Heise Park. It's a nice park.
A nice Heise Park.
District final baseball here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Tiffin Calvert leads South Central 8-1. Tucker Coleman in the batter's box as we start the 5th inning here. Weston June back on the mound, sitting at 81 pitches. That one's in there for a strike to Coleman. That was one of those pitches where you're not going to do anything with that one, so you just let that go. The 2-1. This one chopped to the shortstop. This was going to be a hard play to make, and the throw is in time. Another bang-bang play at first base, and the shortstop with an impressive play as Troy Ayers comes up to make that play. And that was it was a hard play. It was a 2-hopper.
Not 6 inches, honey, but I think he was off.
But he came up, charged in on it, and made the play.
It looked like he was off.
And threw it over.
And the base is tilted down forward.
Wanted to discuss whether he was actually still on the bag when he made the catch or not, but call stands. Landon King stands in there, watches the first one up inside. That one's actually in there for a strike. Checks his swing. Down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. King 0 for 2 today. That one drops in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Like I said, Weston June really has settled in after that shaky start. Giving up 8 runs in the first 2 innings. But since then, he's found some life with that breaking ball. His breaking ball's really he's been able to locate it on the inside corner to right-handers and an outside corner to the left-handers. And there's that breaking ball once again, froze him up. Another strikeout for Weston June. And you got to wonder if maybe just you're facing the number 1 team in the state, district final, a lot on the line, Probably had a lot of jitters coming into this one,
Oh, yeah. You got to get warmed up out there.
Once you get into it, you remember it's like, hey, it's just a game. I'm good at this. I remember I'm good. Shake it off, and seems to be doing just fine so far. Brandon Coleman at the plate for the Senecas. 2 down, the top of the 5th. That one's in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. This one chopped back. Shortstop gloves it. The throw over is in time for out number 3. 2 impressive plays by the shortstop there in that inning. Troy Ayers flashing the leather. And the South Central Trojans have retired the Senecas in order for the last 3 innings, Greg.
Yeah, they got that nice 8 runs up on the board, but in the last 2 innings here, these Trojans have been putting in that work, Nate.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 8-1 Tiffin Calvert. Let's take a moment and thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here. Broadcast this one live and paywall free here on the pulse of the Buckeye State. We want to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Clouse Construction, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Danner's Towing and Recycling, Robbie Paul Construction and Excavating, First National Bank of Sycamore, Vicek Orthodontics, Feasel's Frame and Collision, the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, and Fort Ball Pizza Palace. Big shout out to all of our sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We would not be here if not for every single name on that list. So when you're out in the community, you're making your financial decisions, please keep them in mind, but also make sure you tell them that you heard about it on Heart of Ohio Sports. Say, hey, I see you guys doing some advertising. Heart of Ohio. We love it. We love Heart of Ohio. We love what you guys do. I hear that a lot, Greg.
I know. I love hearing that. Never gets old, Nate.
Never gets old. Of course, as I mentioned, all instant replays today brought to you by Clouse Construction, your trusted design-build general contractor. When you need to get it done, you don't know where to start, trust the folks at Clouse Construction to guide you through your project from conception to completion. That's exactly what First National Bank of Sycamore did.
Now batting the catcher, number 9, Alex Hammond.
You know, First National Bank of Sycamore, Nate, you know they make good decisions because they put faith in us.
That's right. And that one's in there for a strike. It's 0-2 here on Alex Hammonds. Here's the 0-2 from Ritzler. Swung on, foul tipped into the glove, strike 3. Another strikeout for Logan Ritzler, number 6 here in the game.
Six
6 strikeouts through 5, or through 4 1/3. Swung on, popped up. Pitcher comes over to make the play for out number 2. Logan Ritzler. 51 pitches through 4 2/3 innings. 3 hits, 1 run. It's not an earned run. 6 strikeouts for the senior Northwest 5 District Player of the Year.
I still can't believe there wasn't a concussion or a squad at Hopewell. Did you hear about that on that Friday night?
2 down, Michael Sanders at the plate. Hits this one to short. Shortstop stabs it. Nice throw across the diamond. Charlie Palm sometimes just makes it look too easy as the slick fielding shortstop throws it over for out number 3.
My goodness, this is fast, Nate.
And we are through 5 innings. We head to the 6th. It's 8-1 Tiffin Calvert. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Stop down to Benchwarmers in Tiffin or call it in for delivery. Fresh cut fries, locally sourced ingredients, and phenomenal service. Give the Tiffin store a call at 567-268-9268 and place your delivery order now. Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. Welcome back here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We are live from Tornado Field. Defensive substitution coming in for the Tornadoes.
Hey, you're in.
Seems a little distracted down there.
Let's go, you're in. Oh, you gotta get out.
Runner at second base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch to Bremeyer. And that one's a wild pitch. Runner's off from second base, and catcher's still not paying attention.
Going for.
He's around third.
Hey.
Headed home. Boom! Big collision at the plate. And wait a second. What's going on here? What's the call?
Hey man, hands off my who's.
Whatever, kid.
When the game's on who's, can't take your eye off of it.
And we're back here, Heise Field in Galion, Ohio. Home of the Tigers, spelled with a Y, right?
Yeah.
Weston June on the mound for the Trojans. Impressive stat here. 63 pitches through 2.
Oh.
He's at 93 now in the 5th inning.
Oh, he's going to track it down.
Pop up, ranges over, and the shortstop will make the play for out number 1 here in the top half of the 6th inning.
Sorry, Nate, I didn't hear what you said there because I was watching that ball fly through there. You were talking about some numbers there.
Oh, just the fact that Weston June through 2 innings had thrown 63 pitches. Now he's sitting at 94 through 5 innings.
Okay, yeah.
5 and a third. So he's really settled in since those first 2 innings. He has shown you why he's the ace of this staff.
Yeah, he's been throwing some good stuff out here since he got settled in. It's been a lot harder for these Senecas to try to get around across the plate, that's for sure.
And I think he started to pick up on the fact that the Senecas are kind of spitting on those breaking balls. And so he started just trying to locate them, you know. If he can locate them, if they're just going to watch it go by, well, let me throw a couple strikes and get ahead of you now. Now you got to guess what's coming next. The 1-2.
Oh.
This one fouled off. And I don't even know if they're swinging. You know, I don't know if it's fastballs. I don't know what they're hunting, but they're up there hunting something.
Umpire out there doing his best Greggy Kinn run impression as he runs away from getting hit by the ball.
Old Tony Gase.
Have some fun.
Got a score update from New Regal and St. Mary Central Catholic. Heading to the bottom of the 7th, it is 3-2 New Regal over St. Mary. And the Panthers down to their final 3 outs.
Vincenzo Lyons takes his time at the plate here. He says, hold on, not yet. Okay, now I'm ready.
Vincenzo Lyons, 2 for 2 today with a walk and an RBI. Or no, he doesn't have an RBI. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong stats. 2 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. This one hit back up the middle. Under the glove of the second baseman. And Vincenzo Lyons. 3 for 3 today.
All right, AJ, let's do it, bud. Move around.
They better give him credit for that. That's not an error.
That just zipped right past him. He wasn't in position to make that.
AJ Shoemaker.
So Lyons will be 3 for 3 with a walk. Having himself an impressive day here. Check swing, and it's going to be fair play.
Nice.
Fired to second for 1. The relay is not in time as A.J. Shoemaker able to beat the throw. But Shoemaker's probably pretty upset about that one. He's like, I don't want to swing at that one.
Yeah, check the throw. Just bounce right off the bat there.
Senecas, the shortstop, number 7, Charlie Palm.
That'll bring up Charlie Palm.
I was going to say, with the way Lions have been playing at the plate today, Nate, I thought maybe he was sniffing around for another player of the game. Once you get a taste of that Wigan Cardinal, man.
Yeah.
You never get enough.
And Palm sends this one to left. Left fielder under it and makes the play for out number 3. Senecas get their first base runner since the 3rd inning, but leave him stranded. It's 8-1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Nate Mullins and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you. Emma Maeglin on camera with us here today. Thanks for tuning in on the Pulse of the Buckeye State. Take a moment and thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Clouse Construction, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, Danner's Towing and Recycling, Robbie Paul Construction and Excavating, First National Bank of Sycamore, Vicek Orthodontics, Feasel's Frame and Collision, the Edward Jones offices of Tiffin, and Fort Ball Pizza Palace. Big shout out to our pregame show sponsor, Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, where the flavor hits before the first pitch. You can call in your order for pickup or delivery, or stop in and dine in. Their spacious dining room. Bring a whole team. Plenty of room. Gather your friends. Go get some queso. You deserve it. Tell the folks at Xcaret Mexican Restaurant that Heart of Ohio Sports sent you. Big shout out to Lisette Torres and his staff at Xcaret Mexican Restaurant.
Yeah, if you got the big group that you need to feed, Nate, like you said, nice sized dining room there. You don't have to squeeze into a place that's some old renovated bar or something like that. And plenty of room to spread out with the family. If you got a big family, bring them all. They got plenty of food for you out there.
I do have to admit, I haven't been in there for a little bit. It's been a little bit over a week, I think, since the last time we went. But I had some teeth pulled, and I just love chips and queso too much to go in there and not be able to eat chips and queso. Leading things off for South Central, Cole Frankert. Frankert, the center fielder, 0 for 1, but he does have an RBI on a fielder's choice. Here's the 0-2. Popped up on the infield. Moyer right up the elevator shaft will make the play for out number 1.
Great job there. Take another look at that one, Nate. Of course, we got to look at the black screen here for a second, but there we go. Just able to get underneath to that one and locate it with the sun in his eyes.
Nicely done there by Cameron Moyer.
Snags it right out of the air. Thanks again to Clouse Construction for the replays. And just their support overall.
Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Troy Ayers. Outstanding shortstop. One of those 10 seniors on this squad.
See, one of those scarecrows outstanding in his field.
He is, yes. Here's the 1-2 in the dirt.
I hate it when it's in the dirt.
Me too.
Then I get all that dirt in my eye.
Because the dirt comes back and hits us.
Then the dirt's in me.
This one hit to short. Palm with the backhand. Throw over is in time for out number 2. Ayers was quick out the box, but Palm just kind of, he knew he had plenty of time to make that throw. And with his arm,
yeah, look at that.
There's not a whole lot of throws he can't make.
Boom, plenty of time, Nate. Plenty of time.
Chafee hits this one to short. Another play for Palm. Fires it across for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go the Trojans. We're through 6. It's 8-1 Calvert. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go, Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're locked into the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Heart of Ohio Sports.
And we're back here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you here as we get ready to start the 7th inning. For Tiffin Calvert, you'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up next. Connor Moyer will lead things off.
Number 4, Connor Moyer.
Moyer 0 for 3 today. And we're also got our eyes on this New Regal St. Mary game, and right now there's a lot of butterflies going on over there in Castalia. There's a lot of people going probably on the edge of their seats. Moyer sends this one to right, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Nice.
So he gets on the board with a hit. His first hit of the game. But as I look at the update on that game right now, bottom of the 7th, 3-2 New Regal, bases loaded, St. Mary at the plate. It's a 1-2 count and 2 down, and that's it. That's the end. Strikeout ends the game. And the New Regal Blue Jackets defeat the St. Mary Central Catholic Panthers, and the Blue Jackets are moving on. The Panthers had bases loaded there with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, and were not able to get a run across. And Cam Moyer sends this one to left. That gets down for a base hit.
Oh, Andy doesn't get it.
And it gets away from the fielder. They're going to send the runner.
Yeah, they had a runner come in from Moyer.
And he puts his hands up. They're going to probably send him back to third base here as the fielder out there.
Oh, you kidding me right now?
Well, here's the thing. If that's an error on the fielder,
Yeah,
that's a live ball. It's still in play.
Yeah,
if the ball went past him, but he didn't touch it.
No, he tried to grab it.
Yeah, it went off of his glove, and then it rolled past him, so that's still a live ball. You can't call interference if you touched the ball, and you're the reason why it went into interference.
Yeah, you interfered first.
Yeah.
So, of course, they're probably going to have a discussion.
No, I was saying it went under the fence, so they're going to make him go back. I didn't know it went under the fence. I thought it was just stuck on the fence. Yeah, if it went under the fence, then there's nothing they can do about that.
Yeah, you can't get out to it. Yeah,
yeah, you can't get out to it.
But yeah.
If it would have just been stuck in the fence, it's like, hey, you got to try to get it out. But if it goes under the fence, you can't jump over the fence and go get it. That doesn't make any sense. So
I get what you're saying, Nate, because in an instance like that, if the ball was to just get slightly stuck on the fence, the kid would just throw his hands up and he would say, "Oh, interference," to keep from the scorer from having it. But that's not what happened there.
Yep.
Yeah. The ball actually squeezed under.
They'll take the run off the board. They'll put runners at second and third. You get an explanation from the umpire to the coaches.
Well, we got fences that
I
let the balls
think
go in.
that's going to close the book on Weston June. But I'll tell you what, this young man, he deserves a standing ovation from his fans after the way he turned this game around after 2 innings. They were down 8-0. And to keep them in the game to this point to where he didn't give up any more runs after that, the young man really deserves. Yeah, there is the explanation from the announcers. But, yeah, he deserves a round of applause from his fan base because that impressed me.
You're absolutely right, Nate, because not only was that impressive, but in most situations like that, you would have a pitcher who comes out with a nerve shot and gets 8 runs up on the board, and he would just collapse after that. It would just crumble after that. But not this kid. He turned it on and got even better after that, and he's the reason that the Senecas haven't scored another run since then.
Correct.
So let's see who's on the mound here.
So now you'll have Gavin Olney taking over on the mound. Another senior. close the book on June, even though it's May 30th. We're getting close. We're getting close to June.
Close the book.
His final numbers read as follows. 6 innings pitched, 12 hits allowed, 8 runs, 7 of them earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He threw 104 pitches, 62 of those for strikes. Faced 32 batters. He was unable to make it out of the 7th as he gives way to Oni. Let's take a look, see if I got Gavin Oni's stats from pitching on the year. Let's see. I know I got him somewhere in here. Only on the season, this is his 9th appearance. He's got a 5.53 ERA, 25 1/3 innings pitched, 31 hits allowed, 26 runs, 20 of them earned, 16 walks, 27 strikeouts. Batters are hitting .287 against him. Tucker Coleman watches the first one in there for a strike. Gets away from the catcher, but not too far. Runners will stay put. Cohen stalled down at third base. Gabe Baddock at second base. No outs. There's the 1-1. Outside. And they're going to go ahead and stay put. I think that's a little bit of a ploy there between the runners, as Baddock probably got about halfway between second and third. I think he might have been trying to force the throw. Because if you force the throw, then Stull can take off from third. The 2-1. Swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets away from the catcher. This time it'll be far enough away to score a run as Cohen Stoll will scamper on home. Score update from the Mohawk Warriors as they are doing battle with St. John's. That one's in Elida. 8-0 St. John's on top in the top of the 5th. Warriors at bat. And Coleman draws a walk. So still nobody out. It's 9-1 Calvert.
Batting the designated hitter number 12, Landon King.
And that'll bring up Landon King. King 0 for 3 today. One of the 3 strikeouts for Weston June.
Barry Robinson's asking if we will cover both Calvert and New Eagle games next.
If we can, we will, but it's all going to depend on sponsor coverage. We don't have a whole lot of New Eagle sponsors, so I'll have to do some selling.
Oh, whoa, look at that.
Throw over to third is in time. Wow. He got him.
That was a sneaky play there, Nate.
Well, and that's a wise play there by whoever cut that off to throw that over. Somebody cut that throw. I think it was a second baseman stepped in front of that throw because they threw it down.
It looked like he was going to throw it somewhere else and then turned.
And he just threw that down to the second baseman. He just turned and fired it to third and caught the runner leaning.
Yeah. Couldn't get back fast enough. He said, oh, wait, you're going to throw it over here? That's smooth.
So 1 out, runner at second base. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, it's 2-0 here on Landon King.
And I tell you, Nate, I wouldn't be surprised if the sun isn't messing with that today because where my knee is in the sun right now is, like, on fire.
Mm-hmm.
It is so hot. I was like, why is my skin burning?
And that one's inside. It's 3-0 here on Landon King. Right, 3-0 or 2-0?
I don't know. It says.
No, he just walked. Sorry. That was 4-0. Sorry. It's a scoreboard. That keeps throwing me off. So Landon King draws the walk. That'll bring up Brandon Coleman.
Runners at first and second.
The Senecas second baseman, number 1.
And look around here. There we go.
Brandon Coleman.
1 out. Here we go.
Brandon Coleman steps into the box. 0 for 2 today. That one off the plate. So we'll come back and do it again. And it's 0-1. Coleman, another foul off the plate. Boy, that one just died right as soon as he hit it off the plate. Didn't go anywhere, just took a little spin. The 0-2. Upstairs, outside. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Top of the 7th inning, 9-1 Calvert. Swung on and missed. Nice strikeout there from Olney.
Now batting for Tiffin, the pitcher, number 3, Logan Ritzler.
That'll bring up Logan Ritzler.
Whew. Barry Robinson says New Eagle's going to play at Bowling Green and Calvert at Oberlin.
Yeah, we were at Oberlin last year. Actually, I think we were at both places last year.
Yeah. I think
Are they on the same day at the same time?
Yeah, Barry, let us know.
Yeah, most likely is. That's how our luck is. They always put our teams on the same day at the same time so we can't cover them. Because I'd have loved to have been there today for the New Eagle St. Mary's game. But we just didn't have enough crew. Didn't have enough people to be 3 places at once. Because I wanted to be at Mohawk. I wanted to be...
I said, hey, man, we've been at 6 places in 3 days. I think
I know.
we're trying our hardest here.
Yeah. Well, we're doing great. Trust, I'm not saying anything against our crew. I'm just... It gets to this point in the season where everybody wants us to be everywhere. This one's flied out to right for out number 3.
Yeah, would have got you Wendy's, man. Sorry about your luck.
You hear that comment from Dad, from Dr. Lyons over here. Vinny was just about ready to come up to bat. And Dad says, hey, 4 for 4 would have got you Wendy's, but sorry about your luck, man. I love it. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 9-1 Calvert. Senecas scratch another run across.
He says they're on different days.
They're on different days.
That's what he says.
Well, if they're on different days, then we might make that happen. It's a little easier when the games are on different days.
Yeah.
And the Mohawk softball, you know, they've reached the point in the season where we can't cover them anyways, so we can send somebody there to do highlight and get a highlight video of the game. But
he says Calvert's June 2nd, New Eagles June 3rd.
On Wednesday?
On Tuesday.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Well, there you go.
They're at Bowling Green.
Of course, the Senecas have to hold on and win this one. It's still 3 outs to record here. And Vincenzo Lyons will come on and close this one out for the Senecas here. Not a save situation. But he's going to come in and save the day.
I don't care what the score is.
Senecas 9 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. South Central 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. I don't see that very often. 2 errors on the Senecas. That's not typical.
It's not very Seneca-like.
Yeah. I wonder if coach is going to make him run laps after this.
Pound the zone, bud. Pound the zone.
Pitcher for
No walk.
Tiffin, number 24, Vincenzo Lyons.
Vincenzo. Sorry, pal.
It's not the first time he said it either.
Sorry, pal. I just can't help it.
Well, he probably has heard Concepcion instead of Concepcion.
Vinception Lions. Barry says, Calvert, if they win here, would face Maplewood? That sounds like some kind of syrup or something, Barry. Come on now. That ain't
Maplewood. Who is Maplewood? Let's see.
Summer softball.
The Maplewood Rockets. 17-9 record. They defeated Andrews Osborne yesterday.
I've never heard of either of those.
I know. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, sure.
That's hilarious. He says, Newrigold versus Leipzig.
Oh, Leipzig.
The old Vikings, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
That's Calvert's first football opponent this year on the schedule. They're playing the Leipzig Vikings to start things out in football.
Got June up at bat here. Did his job pitching. Now he's got to do his job putting some points up on the board.
Nine to 1 Senecas.
Finish, bud. Finish. Pound
West
the
and
zone.
June 1 for 2 today.
Are they saying ball like the seagulls in Finding Nemo?
I think.
Like how they say mine,
Yeah.
mine?
Yeah. This one hit through the infield. That's going to get down for a base hit. West and June 2 for 3 today.
Keep 'em honest over there.
One thing I did notice about this team, they don't hit a lot of extra base hits. There's not a whole lot of doubles on the team, not a whole lot of extra bases.
Number 21, Caden Blair.
They play small ball.
Nice pitch.
That one's in there for a strike. Just 29 doubles on the year, no triples, and 2 homers. This one hit the left.
Good grab, good grab.
And Braxton Shoemaker there to make the play for, or actually that's not Shoemaker. Who is that out there? Is that Jacob Rishti?
I cannot see a number because
No, Tucker Coleman. I just see hair out the back of the jersey.
And no
Out
offense,
the back of the hat.
No offense to any of these kids, but man,
No.
they look a lot alike from a distance.
Well, they all have that, like, just the lettuce hanging out the back of the hat. And
put them all in the same uniform.
Yep.
Put them all in the same hat. Give them the same.
and they'd have no drip either. None of them have drip because, I mean, that's kind of like the coach's style. And, like, you know.
Good miss, good miss.
But, like, sometimes for football, I can say, okay, that kid's wearing, he's wearing pink shoes or he's wearing 2 wristbands or something, you know.
Yeah, our coach is
The 1-0 in there. No, he missed. 2-0 is the count. Grayson Fisher at the plate. 0 for 2 today. The 2-0. Back into the net. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out with a runner at first. In the bottom of the 7th inning, it's 9-1 Calvert. Vincenzo Lyons misses high with that one. It's 3-1.
Get him, bud, get him.
The 3-1 misses low. They'll put a runner at first and second base with 1 out. That'll bring up Alex Hammonds.
Pound the zone.
Now batting for South Central, catcher number 9, Alex Hammond.
You know, these uniforms here for South Central remind me a lot of the pinstripe ones Columbian had a few years back.
For Logan Ritzler, just 64 pitches to get through 6 innings. That's impressive. Averaging about 10 pitches an inning.
Come on, take it, bud, take it.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Got him to chase that low fastball.
Barry Robinson says Maplewood is in Cortland, over by Warren. I don't think I know where any of those places are. Maybe Warren.
This one hit fouled on the third baseline. Maplewood's over by Syrup, Ohio. You could say that and I would believe you. Like, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's over in Syrup County.
Over by the Waffle House.
It's over in Flapjack County.
The 1-2. Hit foul.
Give yourself some room, Brax. Give yourself some room.
Emma acts like she doesn't love our corny dad jokes, but I know she secretly loves them. Oh, yeah.
Give yourself room.
The 1-2. Chopped back to the pitcher.
Good job, good job.
And he's going to go straight to third base for out number two, and then they're going to throw it to second for the double play. And that's game over. I don't know what they were thinking there, because the guy at second went back to first, but the batter's got to make it to first, so you can't go back.
Everybody tried to go back to be safe, but there was nowhere to go back to there.
And that's the end of the ball game. Calvert Senecas, district champs once again. And they will move on to the Sweet 16. Final score 9-1, Tiffin Calvert taking care of business.
Yeah, and how about the heads up there by the teammates there? You know, all the team on the field all knew what was happening, Nate. They said, throw it over to second, throw it over to second. I didn't even know what was happening. Heads up play there by all of them. What just happened now?
He keeps calling them South Central Seneca East.
All right, let's go ahead and go.
We're going to go. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. District champion trophies coming up next here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We'll be right back after this.
Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports. Put your game face on. Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
Stop down to Benchwarmers in Tiffin or call it in for delivery. Fresh cut fries, locally sourced ingredients, and phenomenal service. Give the Tiffin store a call at 567-268-9268 and place your delivery order now. Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. Welcome back here on Heart of Ohio Sports. We are live from Tornado Field. Defensive substitution coming in for the Tornadoes.
Hey, you're in.
Seems a little distracted down there.
Let's go, you're in. Oh, you gotta get out.
Runner at second base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch to Bremeyer. And that one's a wild pitch. Runner's off from second base, and catcher's still not paying attention.
Going for.
He's around third.
Hey.
Headed home. Boom! Big collision at the plate. And wait a second. What's going on here? What's the call?
Hey, man. Hands off my who's.
Whatever, kid.
When the game's on who's, can't take your eye off of it.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one, and this one, and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Clouse Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Clouse Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at clouseconstruction.com.
At First National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
At Vicek Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. Vicek and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with Vicek Orthodontics today.
My stomach is messed up.
The game's almost over. Can't you wait?
No, I gotta go right now.
Wow, really?
Swung on, hit to center, well hit. Back, and this one's gone. A home run for Connor Moyer on an 0-2 pitch. Smokes it to dead center.
Oh man, are you kidding me?
It happens. Never miss a moment. Heart of Ohio Sports.
And we're back here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins and Greg the Wizard Kinn joining you on the Your Legacy Federal Credit Union postgame show.
Here, 1 second, I will. Get it all put back together here.
Once again, we're live here in Galion. You're seeing the trophy presentation for the district champions. Right now they're presenting they just presented the runner-up trophy, and now they are giving away the medals to the Tiffin Calvert Senecas baseball team as they are the district champions. My bad, Emma.
Charlie Palm.
Another year, another championship.
That's right. And under Matt Coleman, this team has just been dominant. You talk about the run that they've been on. Since we've been covering baseball, they've been district champs every year.
Yeah,
it's 5 straight years, district champions.
It's unreal.
Now, we talked about some of the numbers with this senior class. 100-plus wins and counting for this senior class. They hold the school record for most wins for a class. And that's a big deal. You talk about some of these kids playing all 4 years. A.J. Shoemaker, both the Moyer brothers played all 4 years.
Yeah, it's not like they just had, lucky great teams each year. It's just been success from top to bottom.
Right. But once again, big win for the Senecas. Started out just business as usual for Tiffin Calvert. 8 runs in the first 2 innings. But then the Trojans Weston June, hats off to that young man. Pitched a heck of a ball game after giving up those runs early. Most guys would have just folded the tents and said, all right, that's it, I'm done. And he came out, coach came out, I think after, I think 1 out recorded in the 2nd inning, coach came out and had a conversation with him and said, I can imagine what that conversation went like. But it was probably like, look, you're the senior, you're the leader of this team, you're the ace, you're the guy we wanted on the mound today. It's your job. It's your job to finish this one. And they didn't want to take him off the mound. I know they didn't. And they let him finish off. And like I said, I got to give the young man hats off for his performance here today. His final line doesn't look that great, obviously, but when you're facing a lineup as stacked as this, I'd like to see anybody's final line look any good. But Weston June His final line looks like 6 innings pitched, 12 hits allowed, 9 runs, 8 of them earned, and 2 walks, 3 strikeouts for the senior hurler. They are on the field now, giving away the district champion trophy. And the players all getting their medals. Got a chance to see those up close, Greg. Those are nice medals. Branson Robinson, our player of the game yesterday, had his on during the interview that I did with him, which we'll post later today. And it was just shining the whole time. Sun just beaming off of it.
It's nice to see that they actually put good quality into those medals, you know. Like they didn't just give them some kind of 3D printed plastic or something like that. That's the real deal. These kids have earned it, man. You know, it's no joke to get to this spot, and then the job ain't even done yet.
That's exactly right. When this season started, I don't think any of them had district champion at the top of their goals list. I think it was one of the goals, but it's not the top goal on the list. This team had their sights set on a state championship from the time they started warming up in February, I should say. This team, they've known that they were playing for bigger things all season long, and they play like it. They know that they're destined to be on the bigger stage. They took care of business here today, 9-1 final score. We still have to give away our Player of the Game award. Of course, our Player of the Game presented by Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. There's going to be a lot of celebration on the field here. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get our interview here in the postgame show. But even if we don't do the interview in the postgame show, I can do the interview on my phone like I did with Branson Robinson yesterday.
You want to go ahead and
again, congratulations to the
show
Seneca East, Tiffin Calvert.
Oh my gosh, dude! This is like at least the 7th time he's said Seneca East today.
He just said Seneca East and Tiffin Calvert. Is that not what he just said?
The Seneca East, Tiffin Calvert, Senecas.
Overland College, June 2nd, 2 p.m.
He's called both teams Seneca East today, so
that's great.
That's all right.
Is that the seniors there holding up the?
That is the seniors. The 6 seniors on this squad. You see Luke pause for the picture. That's awesome.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, for Luke, this is just business as usual, man. He's been holding the trophy for the last 4 years, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say lots of celebration on the field, Nate. We might not get an interview right off the bat either, because I think somebody from Miami Vice or something's out there trying to get one.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, don't wear a visor and unbutton.
Is that Malibu's most wanted over there?
You're a terrible person. I love how they all gather around home plate now.
And here's your player,
Yeah,
or here's your picture for the entire team picture now.
Yeah, coaches, get those medals on. You earned them too.
And this is the one that everybody wants. Everybody wants this picture.
Apparently not Malibu.
Scotty Too Hottie over there?
Oh, my Lord. That is it. That's the one. That's the one.
I'm dying.
Now I just got to figure out what Grandmaster Sex is.
Yeah, she wasn't even trying to frame that up, and that's like the camera's perfectly right where it needs to be. She's not even on the camera right now. That's awesome. I love it.
Man, it's just what a time it is, you know, to be here, celebrate such a great occasion, but then to just wake up tomorrow and go, okay, like I said, more work to be done. Like you can't even.
Now they're holding up the 5. Does that mean 5 straight district champions? That's gotta be what it means, right? Because I know, like I said, since I've been covering Calvert baseball, they've won a district title every year. That's 5 straight. I just wasn't sure if they'd had any before that, so now we know 5 straight.
Well, it's like we talked about amongst ourselves, Nate. We take the ride with them to Akron. What is that? 3 out of the 5 years, or 4
3 out of the 4 years we've
Yeah.
been covering baseball,
Like,
we've taken that ride to Akron with them.
Unreal. The squad just having great success and taking us along for the ride.
But once again, our player of the game brought to you by Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. Today, we're going to award
See if I did this right.
the Winged Cardinal to young Charlie Palm as he takes home the player of the game award after going 2 for 4 today with 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, and a double. Of course, there was a lot of guys that had their impact on this one. Vincenzo Lyons 3 for 3 at the top of the order with a walk. There's a lot of guys that had their fingerprints on this game.
That's what, Nate. There's a lot of times where you cover a game and, there's usually like a big play or something stands out where it makes it a little easier to figure out who's going to be your player of the game. But every single time almost we cover this team, it's so hard to choose.
I know.
Because everybody's making plays. Everybody's doing their part. That's the reason they have such great success. I mean, it comes down to those ones. I'm like, who's going to hit the most homers for me today? And I'll probably pick you. Because,
you're right.
This team just from top to bottom, just stout.
Well, like I said, we could have picked Vincenzo Lyons. I could have picked Logan Ritzler. He had a great game as well. 6 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts. But for my money, Charlie Palm had the biggest impact on this game with those 3 RBIs and that double. It really kind of set the tone for this team. And, you talk about the machine that is Calvert baseball. It requires a lot of moving parts.
Oh, yeah.
And so a lot of those moving parts were involved in this one today. 9 runs on the board. 9-1 is your final score. Senecas move on. And they will play in Oberlin. We're going back to Oberlin. As we'll be back there once again. Huh? No, you're good. Unless he wants to come over. Logan, number 3. But he's probably going to be taking a bunch of pictures and stuff, so.
Nonsense. You get over here right now.
Nonsense.
We'll just shout questions to him. He's in the camera shot right now. So.
We're trying to keep this going as long as we can to get our player of the game interview in. Because I'd like to do it on the air rather than trying to do it off the air.
Yeah, we like to try to get it for you guys.
We're going to do it on the webcam?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
Get him to come over. Yeah, oh, she did get him. He's coming with her, I guess.
Or wait, no, that's not Charlie. That's Logan.
Yeah.
So Charlie's number 8. My apologies, Emma.
Oh.
Emma. She doesn't have her audio
pack on her. She was already in front of him, Nate. You're going to have to send her back over there.
Charlie's number 7, I think. Yeah, 7. Nope.
I'm trying
he's
to
on.
down.
He's on interviewing with Lance right now.
So
That's what's going on.
Yep. There's
and they've got Logan. So
yeah. Again, just the celebration.
I gave you the wrong number.
The celebrations just continue here. That's how it always goes when you reach this level of baseball and stuff.
If he's not doing something right now, yeah.
Yeah, trophies, medals, everybody's on the field. The families are out there. Every teammate, bat boys, water boys, they're all going to be joining them for pictures and all that good stuff out there on the field.
Number 7, Charlie Palm. It's always so hard after a championship
What is this hat?
to try to get the player of the game because they're all celebrating. Everybody's having a good time.
Hold on, Nate. Does he have a hard hat on?
Yeah. Well, they're doing the interview thing where they mess with the kid who's getting interviewed.
Yeah, I saw him all messing
with him. And so they start stacking hats on top of him. I've seen it where the players all take their hats and they just start stacking them on top of his head while he's doing the interview.
Make it way funnier?
Or like throw sunflower seeds at him while he's doing an interview.
You know what would make it way funnier though, Nate?
What's that?
If it was on a video.
Well, he is getting a video.
Oh, is he? I was going to say, I thought he just had one of his old recorders out.
How are they going to post a video on a radio station, though? You going to listen to it?
No, I really thought he just had the tape recorder out there, you know. I think she is going to get him here, so bear with us, folks, as we drag this one out.
I'm trying.
Like I said, we'd like to give it to you guys here live. I mean, you stayed with us for the whole broadcast, and we know how much you guys love player of the game interviews to hear from these students who
absolutely
was out there battling on the field instead of us old jamokes who are sitting here watching.
Jamoke. I love that word. The old jamokes. All right. Yeah, hopefully. How's that camera look?
Gotta get it up here.
Hopefully we can get that on there.
looks like this.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
We'll make it work. There he is. Player of the game, brought to you by Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. Joining us here on the postgame show, Charlie Palm.
Yeah.
Coming to have a seat with us. How we doing, buddy?
Great.
So let's talk about this one. 5-time district champs. What does it feel like to be a part of a team that every time you get to this stage, you just win? Like, this is just, it's the standard.
Yeah, well, Coach Coleman's done a great job setting the standard from 6 years ago when Nick Seifert started it, who's also a coach now.
And that's huge. I mean, you talk about the culture that has been established with this Calvert Senecas team. It's the expectation. You know, I beginning of the season, we did media day, and I had a chance to look at your goals for the season. You guys have game day goals, you have season goals, and some of those goals are a little lofty, I'll say that. Like, for most teams in this area, to put that on paper, you guys know you're good. That's just, to me, it's impressive to watch. The way you execute, the defensive acumen that you display on the field. But you, young man, put together an impressive game. 2 for 4 today. You got a double. You got 3 RBIs. But that's just kind of another day at the office for you, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Batting about 500 on the year. Now, this one, you guys had to play in Castalia on Thursday, and then you come over here to Galion for this one. What is that like when you have to play one place for the semifinal and you go to another place for the final? Is there any change in your routine?
During IO, obviously, you see how the field plays. So Margaretta was a little bit bumpier, but so here you just needed to stay down a little bit more, just adjust. That's really it.
Okay, I like that. So you guys got out to that early lead, 3-0 start, 5 more runs on the board in the second inning, and then a little bit of a lapse, a little bit of a lull, if you will. What happened there that kind of allowed him to kind of settle into the game there?
Yeah, well, he's a good pitcher, but
yeah, he is.
I think we just need to step on the gas pedal a little bit more.
I think you guys definitely put on the gas in the first 2 innings. And I think once you got to that point, you were kind of like, all right, well, let's just coast. We got this.
Yeah, the energy in the dugout's also really good, so that also helped the first 2 innings.
Well, you guys had it going in those first 2 innings. The energy was off the charts.
Now, I was going to ask you if you could kind of walk us through how that was on that last play out there. It seemed like confusion as the guys were kind of doubling up on the bases, and you guys ended up getting the last 2 outs on it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know, but double play's the double play, I guess.
Take it however you can get it.
He said, I don't know what they were thinking, but I knew what I was doing. So.
All right, Charlie Palm, once again, our player of the game, brought to you by Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. You'll get a $25 gift card to Benchwarmers. What's your go-to when you go to Benchwarmers?
Pound of chunks and some curly fries.
What's the sauce?
Honey barbecue.
Oh, yeah, honey barbecue. That house-made honey barbecue is where to go. Any shout-outs you got, bud?
My mom, my dad, both my brothers, coaches, and my teammates.
All right, going back to Oberlin 2 years in a row. What's that feel like?
I mean, it's cool. I mean, when you get to play there 2 years in a row, obviously, you know, the team's doing well, and that's really all you can ask for.
Hopefully we get a little bit better weather than we did last year, though.
Let's hope. It was cold last year.
It was. All right, once again, Charlie Palm, our player of the game. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. Once again, player of the game brought to you by Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery. I think that's going to do it for us here today. That'll wrap things up. I want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Emma Maeglin, our camera operator, doing a phenomenal job for us. Hang on just a second. I'm going to get a picture of you with the belt. And also a big shout out to Greg the Wizard Kinn for all of his work all week long, keeping us looking good, keeping us locked in, and 7 games in 4 days. Yeah, we're ready for a little break. What do you think, partner?
Yeah, we'll get a little one, but with these teams and their success, they don't give us too much of a break.
Yeah, we don't have too long to wait here. But, hey, in the meantime, that's going to do it for us here today. For Emma Maeglin and Greg the Wizard Kinn, I'm Nate Mullins, signing off here at Heise Field in Galion. 9-1, your final score. Calvert Senecas moving on to the regional round once again. Have a great day, everybody.